Hello everyone, Macho Acorn here, and today I am going to continue my journey on finding iron and, well, basically trying to do whatever I gotta do to get a little further in this game. But, anyways, I am going to be continuing another video of the Wii Sports. It's just right now I'm trying to get my stuff together as I speak, and I'm sorry for the lack of uploads. It's just that I've been kind of doing other stuff. But with that being said, I haven't given up on this channel or doing anything just yet. So, that being said, I'm about to go ahead and look around and see if I can find any good caves that'll give me some iron in it. Yeah, that's not gonna help. To be honest, I may just start chopping some trees down because, to be honest, there's just too much trees around here. Alrighty, and I can see that as something that's going to hurt me in the long run, especially if I want to try to get back to this village and whatnot each time. So, that being said, I'm about to do some logging. I don't know if anybody's seen, but they got like a new mod that's coming out that I don't know if it's already out yet. But it's one that involves SCP, I want to say it's either 001. But what it is that it's that SCP that causes the, like when it's daytime, it causes creatures and anything to turn into a bunch of blobs. And it's almost like the Thing, but worse. I mean, there's also that one other mod, too, that I've, seen, too, that's kind of like, that's actually more like the Thing, and what it does is that it, infects, certain little characters and creatures and whatnot, and it turns them into, like, these weird monstrosities that, turn around and infect the whole world. It's kind of cool, in all honesty, along with some zombie mods and whatnot, which, I don't know, is just, like, you know, ideas for maybe future content. I know that at some point I do want to try to play a hardcore world, but I was thinking the hardcore world I was going to play was going to be like a survival, if not survival island, like a survival, like hardcore period, like where not only is it just normal hardcore mode, but there's going to be like mods or whatever to kind of mess with my, survival and whatnot. Like I got to actually drink, eat, keep up with my warmth, or, cool myself down, things like that. It's going to be quite interesting. I want to adhere to these villagers, though, because it seems like the darkness has come. And the zombies are going to be out. Yep, they're already out. I don't know if they fixed it, but I heard supposedly the axe in this game is better now than the sword. Which is kind of weird. But I guess it makes sense, maybe. I believe this is my house that I stole. Get off my bed that I stole from you. Alright. That being said, let's go ahead and cut more wood. Some may not understand why I'm doing this, but I'm kind of doing this more like on my personal, like to help me out, because since I cannot see this village very well with all these trees everywhere, I need to try to make it easier on me in some way, and this is the way to do it. It's going to be a lot of dead trees, but in the long run, this will help me find the place better. Plus, I mean, where they got some of these things too kind of makes no sense to why they would plant it or do things like that there, but I don't know if they got waypoint shrines in here. I think that's a mod. But with that being said, I'm just going to work on making it easier for me to find this place. I mean, I guess I could make a dirt structure that's big enough to where I can see it from afar, but that's just kind of pointless and a waste of resources. There we go. I will not lie, I've also been kind of playing Pokemon a bit. Not the new ones, but like basically what it was is that it's the regular Pokemon Red, but with a color mod to it, which, to be honest, I played the original ones all the way, and this one actually looks really good. Because what it is that it uses the some of the graphics from the second gen console, or not console, but the second gen game, Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but also uses other models from other types of games and whatnot to mix together to create a very nice, very nice models compared to the original Pokemon Red. Now, I'm not saying the original Pokemon Red's models were bad either. I mean, if anything, I kind of like the charm of it because it's like how people would have probably drawn them up or made them look like originally when they first saw them. I mean, it almost kind of reminds me of how the English from back in the days in Europe used to draw like whales and other creatures, and they just looked way different from what their original counterparts are. So, it's not bad in any sense, but I do kind of like the mod too because it makes them look like natural Pokemon, whether it be from the show or the games. And so far, I've beaten Brock and Misty, and I'm still kind of pushing to beat Lieutenant Surge and whatnot, but I'm at the SS and so that's going to be fun. Speaking of Pokemon games, I guess the ones that I have beaten before were the first gen, obviously, with the original Pokemon Red, Fire Red. Also, but that's considered kind of like I would say like a remake or remaster, sort of. And then the Pokemon Emerald, which I love Pokemon Emerald. I think it did the story way better than Ruby and Sapphire, because it actually tries to make both groups interactive with the story rather than just like one person or one particular group doing everything bad and the other group's like, oh, we're the good guys, when really they're kind of not when you think about it. Anyways, trying to get all these little like stuff. I'm trying to figure out what else I should get rid of. I don't want to get rid of too many trees unnecessarily because, like, I would say this one would be seen as kind of a problem, but these right here, they're fine because I guess it's been like seen as like the outer woods, and then this is like too close to the roads here, so I'm just gonna get rid of these. And then again, that one's close to the roads too, so yep, I'll just get rid of all of them right here. So yeah, I guess this will be like a tree cutting down video. Not very much, a lot of action to it, but I digress. I'd say that this is going to help out a lot in the long run. Number one, I won't get lost. Number two, I can fix this village up very nicely or make it look a little nicer than what it originally is. I may, I got a good idea. I may either with using that right there, a little campfire, or maybe if I got some netherrack and then flint and steel, I could probably make like a really big pillar with a big fire and torches surrounding it so that it makes it easier for me to find this place. That probably could work, but ow. Ah, those things fucking hurt you now? I guess they do. That's realistic, but crazy too. Alright. Cutting the trees. I just know that the Lorax wouldn't like that. But I don't think these are the same trees that he protects. So he probably wouldn't care. I just know I'm definitely going to need a chest to hold all these trees and pieces of trees. Alright. Almost done. Just got this one right here. I guess the next thing I'll work on too is maybe doing like a wall around this village. Like, since they got cobblestone everywhere here and there, I could make one of those like cobblestone like fences and whatnot to at least keep this village kind of you know, like protected from creatures and mobs, except for spiders, of course. But I mean, even then, there's also creepers and all that pop up. But a little more torches can help with that. Alright, you're safe for now. Alright, let's see. I don't know. I mean, that one is close to the house, but then again, it's close to the path, so it's a violation. I can just imagine these villagers looking at me cutting down the trees like, what the heck is this guy doing? And then I'm like, it's a hello ma'am, sir. I'm afraid to say that this village is in violation because there's so many... Okay, he disappeared. Maybe that's a good thing. That was an Enderman. I don't hate them. I think Endermen are kind of cool. It just sucks that if you look at them, they'll try to kill you. So you can't befriend them or anything. Ooh, there's a horse. That'd be perfect, because I do need to get some kind of ride like that. And nope, there's a fox. This one has a tree close to his house. But I don't think that's big a deal. As long as it's not too close to the path, I think it's fine. Kind of like how this one right here is too close to the path, and that's not good. We don't need that. If anything, it looks like it kind of messes with the path. I actually wonder if anybody likes how they did with the villages in the later updates and whatnot, because in my opinion, I think that they're making them a lot more interesting now. Because of how, especially, they spawn in or how they are in certain places of the world. Like in the colder biomes and whatnot, they'll still be like within the forests and all that, but they'll have like different wares and whatnot on them, or those seem like to wear something completely different. And in the desert biome, it's literally like they're like they got like sandstone and all that other stuff as their like main way of building their houses. It's kind of cool. All right, these trees ain't doing nothing too bad, but then again, that one is blocking the road, so if I can't climb up there, then it's in the way. But then again, that is kind of my point, though, too, I guess, is that some of these places that they build them, though, or how they build them, kind of doesn't make sense. Like, number one, I mean, I'm pretty sure this tree being in the way is like a big, big flaw for this village. Like, how are you going to get from one place to another without actually being able to get there? There we go. Alright. I'd say this one ain't too bad. It's close, but not that close. Now this one, on the other hand, very close. I'm only borrowing that one villager's house for a bit, by the way. I'm not stealing it. I mean, not trying to make myself look like I'm going to run this town to the ground or anything. I just want to try to make sure that I at least got me a place to stay for a temporary time being. And I mean, to be honest, with all the wood I'm collecting, I could practically build my own house and a bed. I just gotta work to that point. Looks like it's getting dark, but yeah, this one's in the way too. There we go. I would go to sleep, but there's a lot of work to do. But now look at this. It's already starting to look really, really good now. Starting to make it to where it almost seems like a normal village. Even though they do get like a creepy dark cave here. But I've got an idea with this area here to where it could be still integrated in the village. Like, if anything, I may even just build my house under here and make it like a little underground hut of sorts. Or even just make like a little place for the villagers to go to. Like, kind of like a little underground system. Not a bad idea, I think. But I'm gonna have to be careful because the monsters are coming out. But speaking of Pokemon, though, because I did mention about that new game, does anybody like the new Scarlet and Violet? From what I've heard, they had some issues, but does anybody like how the Pokemon look in the game, or do some of them think it's just like a Sword and Shield, but kind of like masked on with the new Violet and Scarlet look? My opinion, I kind of liked Violet, and I was going for that one because I like the Pokemon and characters on that one, but not saying Scarlet was bad either. I kind of like the prehistoric looks too, so it's really hard for me right now. I'm having a hard time trying to decide which one I'd go for if I had to buy it. All right, let's see. Ooh, and I've seen a new game too called Callisto Protocol, which, by the way, I guess I never mentioned it, but I am a fan of Dead Space because I remember playing it when I was like, I want to say it was back in 2014, so I'd say when I was like basically a teen and whatnot, and dude, that game was freaking crazy. Like, the only time I remembered anything from Dead Space was like from that animated like short, or not short, but it was like an animated film that was made to work along with the story. But to make a long story short, I remembered watching and thought it was pretty crazy, if not cool. And I remembered it being a video game, but I thought it was going to be like those typical, like, oh, it shows a movie, but it's going to be way completely different from how the game plays. But when I went to play the game, it actually legit kind of, worked with it in a way. Like, I mean, it may not be exactly on... Oh, no. Creeper, get away from me. Nope. That's as bad as seeing a zombie trying to come after me. Okay, I'm just gonna go dead. Alright. What are you looking at me for? I'm just borrowing your bed. Get out of the bed. I'm sleepy. Alright. Ha, you're dying. Anyway, so with that being said, what I was trying to say, so, oh man, that creeper's still there. And I got skeletons trying to kill me. But yeah, long story short, I did like, the Dead Space series, and it was always kind of creepy and whatnot, and I remembered, like, getting the death scenes and also just the jump scares and whatnot. Like, I remember just, like, I actually jumped a good couple times in that game. Like, it was crazy. And imagine, I was sitting from afar in a chair looking at the TV. So it's not like those, like, when you're on the computer and you're, like, like playing, like, let's say FNAF or whatever, and you get jump scared. Like, nah, these things, like, legit made me jump every time they freaking popped up. Like, it was crazy. So that's how I know that they definitely were passionate on that project and did very good with the game. And hearing the fact that the same guy who worked on Dead Space did Callisto Protocol made me even more excited to see what this game's going to be like. And from what I've heard, as far as, like, tales, rumors, whatever, you want to say news sites, I've heard that the game is supposed to be, like, pretty gory, because even Japan and whatnot, I think, blocked it because of how gory it is. So, I mean, it might be good. So, I guess I'll see when I go to get it at some point. Alright, let's take a look here. Yeah, other than that, maybe that tree there's gonna have to go. As long as it looks normal. Alright, yeah, I want to say so far, this place is starting to look a little better. Like, legit, starting to look like a nice little village. I guess I'm their lumberjack now. I mean, this one is not... Uh-oh. Well, shoot. Looks like I'm gonna have to go and get me a, Why are there random ladder... I mean, is that supposed to be like a rock in the middle of the road? Like some weird rocky road? Well, I'm taking it. I don't care. Mine now. Unless I did that at some point. I don't think I did. Don't remember doing that. It's kind of interesting, if not weird, and it looks like it's not just that plot, it's right here too. That's kind of interesting. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need to get a hold of that, one thing. I just don't remember the... Uh-oh, that hurt. Another thing, too, I want to say is that I am thinking about doing a, Ark series as well, like where I play Ark. And I even had, like, a game plan that I was gonna play it, or how I was gonna play it. But I'm definitely gonna need to, see how that's gonna go. I mean, because I'm not exactly bad at Ark, but I'm not good at it either, if that makes any sense. I think, yeah, I need 3 of those. Well, now I know what I gotta do. My next objective, I gotta go get some stone. And there's plenty of them down here. And there's a creeper down here. Well, he did most of the work for me. That's nice of him. I'm not gonna lie, creepers are like the legit jump scare of Minecraft. Every time you see them, you just run. You can't help but do it. And the worst thing about them, too, is that they always pop up at the worst possible time. Like when you're in the middle of something. Like, legit, right now, one could probably pop up and try to get me, but... I think it's because this tunnel's not big enough to house a mob, that's why it won't do it. Doesn't mean it won't ever happen, though. Alrighty. But now my idea, though, for this underground area was that I was going to fix it up to where the villagers can live in this place, right? And it could be like a little underground village location for them where it'll have multiple different little rooms for them to go hiding in. While at the same time keeping them protected from mobs. I mean, I don't know, it may be stupid, but I mean, it could probably be a good thing. And then for the surface area, I'm still going to keep the town looking good and whatnot. It's just that when it comes down to it, it just makes it to where when more villagers pop up, they'll have more places to hide and all that. Because I really don't know if villagers breed in this game. I don't think they do. But it's still nice nonetheless to make multiple locations for them to go hiding in if something were to go wrong. Especially since I think raiding is still a thing in this game, where like raids will happen to the villagers, where they'll get attacked by those pillagers. I mean, I seen them actually not too long ago somewhere. Not in this gameplay, but like on the last one. And that's why it's kind of weird and odd that nothing's popped up yet on them raiding the place. To be honest, it almost makes me kind of wish that they would try to work on making, stone arrows be a thing. I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, they'd have to be something special, because I was thinking... Because something I've always noticed with this game is that it's always hard to make a bow and arrow because it requires you to have feathers and some other stuff. But I was thinking that there probably could be a way that they could make stuff like that easier to, like, create, but I don't know. Could be wrong on that one. Like, I don't know, like maybe make it to where, like, with chickens and whatnot, maybe they drop a little more feathers so that it's not just like, you know, one little feather you get out of a chicken at a time. You can get like 3 or 4. And then when it comes to sticks and whatnot, because they're already making it to where trees will drop a lot of sticks, which makes sense because, you know, there's a lot of sticks and trees, so. And that's just maybe an idea for them. Alright. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to continue on getting more trees cut down, which I might want to... But I can't do that yet, because I gotta go get an axe. Already getting sidetracked. Alright. So let's go ahead and make that axe real quick so I can continue cutting these trees down. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna need... I'm gonna make 3 of them just so I can have plenty. There we go. Alright, now let's continue with our journey here. Uh-oh, I need more food. Uh-oh. I ran out of food. That's fine, I'll just, There we go. That's one less tree to be a problem. All I gotta say, some of these villagers are pretty brave because they're all like running out in the middle of the woods somewhere, not knowing where they're going. Especially with all these like creepers and zombies and skeletons out and about. Alrighty. Bells. Anyways, let's see. This tree needs cutting down. But you know, I guess that is a good question. What are you guys' favorite Pokemon games? I know, in my opinion, you know, since I've only played Pokemon Red and Green, or yeah, Red and Emerald, I haven't really got much experience on the other generations. Not that I hate them. There are some Pokemon from other generations that I like that I haven't get to play yet, but I guess when I get to that point, I'll see how good they really are. But that being said, I would like to know what you guys like as a Pokemon game. Do you like maybe the originals? Do you like the sequels that came after the fact? You know, you guys let me know. What was that? Oh, maybe it's the fox. Some weird noises. Okay, I'm trying to think, because, yeah, there's that tree there. But then there's this tree also. I know that some of these roads are definitely going to need a makeover when it comes to, how they work and whatnot. Alright. Kind of weirding me out. I'm not seeing any mobs yet. Usually they're kind of out and about right now. It's not dark enough yet, or maybe they just haven't popped up. Alright. It's getting better. Okay, so just trying to look and make sure there's no trees here that are kind of interfering with the roads here. Like this one right here, definitely not gonna work. Jeez, it almost makes it feel like I'm playing Animal Crossing. Alright. Alright, let's see. Wait. How come it was near that campfire and didn't burn? Maybe it's not like lava or something, that's probably why. I can live with that one. Oh yeah, that's right, I was cutting this one and I didn't get far. And I heard a zombie, so I may want to hurry this up. Puppy next to me, or I should call it a wolf. Maybe they're all inside the village because they're trying to get to the villagers. That may make sense. Maybe that's why I haven't ran into them yet. I do find that kind of interesting though. Kind of almost like as if they don't want to get near me. Because they know I'll go to sleep and I'll make them disappear. Because that's what everybody does to solve their problems. They just go to sleep and then wake up the next day and everything's gone. Or at least they think it is. Okay. It's fine, I got another one. Alright. Well, this place is starting to look a little more... starting to look a little more normal. Alright, to be honest, I think everything's fine now. Could be wrong. Nope, because I got this thing in the way. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mine this stones too, so that I can go ahead and use that for later. And that is quite interesting. Oh, I see a spider. What? Oh, there it is. I was go like, what the? Where's the spider at? And I think I heard a witch. And that is something you don't want to hear. It is kind of funny when you mix words like witch and zombies that things don't always end well. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Let me sleep. That's cool. I can just axe him. Alright. Sleeping makes everything better. Alright, so... yeah, that one's obstructing the road a bit, so I'm going to have to get rid of that. Didn't want to, but I got to because that road was getting obstructed. I think with the hoe, I could probably make this road get tilled again, or make it look like the paths. I'm not too sure. I think it's when you jump on it. Hold on. I may have to look that up. I thought that's what it was, but nope, not that way. Alright, let's take a look here. I'll say that one connects with the road, so that's in the way. It's kind of tough too, because some of this grass seems to be like regrowing or something like that on here, which I'm guessing is because the villagers are not walking on it enough. Or something. So I'm not too sure. But no, this is starting to turn out to be pretty nice. The village is getting fixed up really good. Now I just want to see about the other places. So now that I've gotten this far, let's see. That is probably okay. Yeah, as long as I can jump onto it, I don't care if it overlaps like that onto the road. And then this is it. Yeah, because once it gets to this point here, it's a normal road, and that one's just at the edge of it. How can you... hold on, how can you have a drop like that and just... man, these villagers must be Superman, because they could just jump up and get out of here. Alright, so I got the trees cut down the way I need to. Now, I'm thinking about probably doing a makeshift pillar/tower. And I think I can make it... I'm probably just going to make it out of wood, or... I mean, I got stone, and if I want to do that, I'm going to have to find the tallest place here. Oh, hold on. Before I do that. Alright, what's the tallest? There's a village, there's a house right there. Alright. I mean, this place right here is tall. But let me see something, because I'm thinking about going ahead and trying to find the tallest place, because what I want to do is that once I get to the tallest place, I'm going to build the tower so it can help me further in my journeys on being able to go out and not have to worry about losing the place that I live at. There we go. Alright, so let's see, because that one was the tallest house here. So, with that being said... to be honest, I think that one spot where I was at actually would be a perfect little base/house I was in, because it's just as tall, if not tall enough to where I could see the other place. So, yeah, I'd say that one would be perfect. Plus, I'm going to be making it tall anyways. It's going to be like a tower of sorts. So, that's what I'll probably do. I'll just make that. Because to be honest, I'm sorry to say this, but I don't see any villagers being able to get up from there, like here to there, with that big drop that's there. Yeah, like, look at that drop. That's a big drop. So, what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to cut this down. And I'm going to basically turn this into my little haven. So what I'm probably going to do here is cut down this dirt. And I'm going to try to make this land flatten a bit. Or not flatten, I should say, but more like... There, kind of like that. Gonna fix this place up nicely. Alright. With that being said, I don't want to make it to where it even gets to me. It's starting to come together. Alright, and with that being said, we're going to go ahead and cut this down. Alright. So, let's go ahead and fix this place a bit. There we go. There we go. Now, this is better. There we go. Hmm. Okay. And there we go. Yep. Alrighty. This is already looking interesting. Alright, let's do this. These foxes sound weird, dude. Alright, let's see. Yeah, makes it look slightly better. Yeah, I say this is a bit higher up than the other villages, but, and the other trees too, maybe, but to make sure, I'm gonna build it even higher. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead. Build these guys up. Good thing these things ain't got good aim. Oh, that's Enderman. I'd say this is pretty tall. Like, I think I can see it from most places. And with me putting a torch, temporarily this is what I'm going to have to use, like these little torches right here for time being, until I can get better stuff. Yep, this will work. I'll just have to figure out how I'm going to do some of these builds here, but with that being said, I say this is fine for now. Nice little temporary spot until I can get things figured out. There we go. Sprucing up the place. Nice. Now, I need to make some... I wonder if that would be better than what I did here. Like, hold on. You know what? Let me do something real quick and then I'll see if that works better. I'm gonna make some... I'm gonna make some stairs real quickly, so I can get from one place to another. I think 4 sets of them should do. Looks nice so far. Alright. Okay, and then my idea was maybe using some of this here. I like that exactly. Not even like that either, but yeah, just kind of like this here. Yeah, there we go. That probably would be better than what I got doing right now. the ladder leads up to the top there. There we go, perfect. So let's go ahead and make a ladder real quick. Let's see, I know I'm going to need some sticks to make it. Yeah, I think I just need a set of 3 ladders. I think that should do it. Maybe 2 more. Alright, let's see, and that should do it. Perfect. And now I can get to the top. And like I said, once it gets to a certain point, I will eventually have something right here in the middle. Oh, cool, got flint. But with that being said, I can have something like right here eventually. That'd be like a big beacon of some sort. But either way, now I can get to the top and I can have a bed right here and some other stuff. And yeah, I'd say this is going to work. So what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and since I got flint, I'm going to work on doing making like a flint and steel and whatnot. But for now, I make a pillar. Or I need to make a chest first. I should do that. Okay, let me do this real quick. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the door in here. It's just extras. I'm gonna need that because I'm gonna make some, but rotten flesh, sugarcane, raw iron. I need to heat that up actually. Lapis lazuli I can use later. Spruce saplings I'll use to grow later. Arrows technically I'll be using later because I'm not using them now. And that should be, and some bones. That being said, and then finally, this tower does look kind of awkward. I'm probably going to fix that. Let's see. Hold on, let me get something here. Let's see. There. I'll make that. Alright, so probably fix the castle later, but I think this is how we're going to end the video. So if you enjoyed the content and you like this video, please like, subscribe. Like I said, I will continue with the Wii Sports. It's just I was feeling like Minecraft today. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching and have a good one. Peace.